Thank you so much for this opportunity. And hi, everyone. I'm Sreevidya. I'm from Chennai. And I am age 33 right now. And I think it's a golden age for me. It was truly a golden period for me. It's a very special age, I think. And thank you for having me, ma'am. So to talk about myself, I think I've been into personal development from my teenage. I've been reading books on personal development and stuff. And I was always interested in knowing more about how to make myself better. Um, there was no fixed path, and I often read books and did not implement it. I just kept on reading and getting knowledge, but implementation was missing. And then there was a phase when I wanted to, wake up in the morning. I really wanted to, experience the morning energy. And I also knew about Brahma Muhurta and, hearing chanting. My house, everyone used to wake up by 4:30 and hear that Suprabhadam morning chanting every day. But I was not, I was the only one who used to be sleeping till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So I really wanted to wake up early, and that's when MDM came into my life through an ad, which is so blessed. I'm so blessed to click on that ad and enroll myself. This was way back in 2021, and after that I did your Rise and Shine course, and it was truly mind-blowing to know more about affirmations and healing and all these things which you took us step by step through. So my journey started right there with implementation phase of RS and MDM. And I was following it for around 6 months, after which again I started sleeping. And to be honest, I was also too much into cell phones, and night sleeping time was again late. A lot of phone addiction, social media addiction, all those things were there. And I was in a very dark place, to be honest. I was not taking care of myself. My health was slipping and all these things. Meanwhile, I was also into spirituality and meditation, but that the actionable step that I wanted was not there. The implementation phase where you do practical things to get out of the dark space was not there. Meditation was okay for a while, but something more I wanted. That's when after this, actually I also was in the worst phase where I stopped taking care of my body, everything, and I went into bed rest due to a severe spine issue. That was in 2022, and for 3 months I was like totally in bed rest, and people were like, doctors were like, you would have been in paralysis if you had still been following the same lifestyle and everything, which was I was actually starving myself, not giving myself water. I was basically self-sabotaging myself, and it was a very dark space, and there was a lot of disturbances in my family as well. So overall it was totally a very dark space, and that's when I went to bed rest. I think it was divine plan to put me in bed rest. That's when things started changing in my life. And I saw, again, it was your email that came about MDMA, and that's when I saw about MDMA, waking up in the morning. So I thought, let me start new, let me start fresh and join MDMA. And slowly, I started waking up in the morning and enjoying doing the savers routine and all that. So that's when I started taking care more of my body. I learned gratitude. I learned to pay gratitude to my body. And Sush was amazing in her MDMA sessions as well. And that's when I also met a community. I learned that I could be myself in this community, and people accepted me for who I am. That was very powerful. And I got very good best friends out of this community as well. And little did I know that we would be on this journey to coaching afterwards. We would all go together. So after MDMA, Ho'oponopono started, quantum Ho'oponopono. So I wanted to heal myself, basically, more than becoming a healer. I knew that I needed a lot of healing. I was in a self-destructive mode, and I wanted to heal my body and mental health, and also the people around me if possible. So that's when again magic happened with quantum Ho'oponopono as well, and I was able to heal myself. And amazingly, my parents also, they started being more loving and kind to me, and they were also healed in the process, I feel. So this was the stage basically when I was thinking that yes, Ho'oponopono is helping me heal myself, but there is something missing. Like, why am I, there are still some negative personalities in me. I was thinking, why am I like that? I want to know the missing link about why I'm behaving still in certain negative ways. Healing was amazing, like 50 to 60%. It really helped me, my inner child and everything. It helped me heal and blossom. But I wanted more of actionable steps and to know more about myself. And that's when MDC came in. I was first time hearing about MDC. So that's when I was thinking like, I maybe can explore MDC, and because I knew I was feeling miserable with my job as well. I was in IT before this. For I'm like 10 years I've been working in IT, and I recently quit my job. So yeah, so that's when I knew that I was miserable in my job as well. So I thought, why not explore this? Because people around me have always told me that you are very positive. Your words are more motivating. That is when I'm in a good state. When I myself in negative state, it was not like that. But people have told me around that. So I thought, okay, at the corner of my mind, I thought, okay, why not try to become a coach, or, just see what is there in MDC, because Shilpa ma'am has never, failed me in any way. She's only taken me to the next level. So I knew that I had to make a choice. So it was actually for me, the choice was like a few seconds of thinking. That's it. I just went ahead with the choice because it was more of intuitive choice, instinctive choice. I felt that it was the right thing for me. And since I was independent and earning well, I did not have to depend on my parents or anyone to get into the financial aspects of it. So I just went ahead and enrolled for the course. And yeah, so that is how the journey started, ma'am, for MDC. So
Um, Sreevidya, I mean, from that dark space to coming till here, you kept on taking actions and kept on upgrading yourself with your knowledge. So you did Rise and Shine also?
yes, in 2021 I did, but I slipped after a while from that. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So MDM, Rise and Shine, and then Pono Pono, and then MDC. So what happened in MDC? You were finding some missing links. You were saying that, yeah, healing was happening, all was good, parents were healing, but there's something more you wanted to know about yourself. Why are you not enjoying in your office? Why you start? So in those 10 weeks, what was happening in your mind? And just tell us how that self-transformation process was for you, week-wise.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the week one itself was a revelation for me. Once I took the personality test and I got my report, I found that, oh my God, how can a test tell so much about me? It was so accurate. And I also, those missing links that I wanted was right there, the personality which I have in my average state. I found that I was in an average and sometimes in a good state. I've also been in a very good state. So I also found myself remembering my childhood or adolescent time when I was in a very good state as well. And yes, why am I addictive? Why am I having that addictive personality of using my mobile phones? That truth was revealed in my personality report. It was a big revelation for me that I was actually escaping my emotions and not facing them. And that's why I was, actually using my phones or distracting myself, because I always wanted a positive mindset. So I was, escaping from the negative, which is not good as well. It leads to destructive behavior. So that was quite a big revelation in week one itself for me. Then I became more aware after this of when I'm trying to escape. What am I really trying to escape from when I take my phone unconsciously, when I just take my phone and do something? So it usually is something that I don't want to face, like maybe with my parents or with something I'm not feeling good about or something like that. So the week one was like that. And week two was, more of, that was again a big revelation about why I need to actually quit my job, because none of my values were getting matched in my job at all. And I also came to know why my previous relationship didn't work, because none of my values were getting met as well. And I thought of, in my back of my mind, I knew that yes, this job is not for me. I'm not supposed to be in IT. I am supposed to have more freedom, a more challenging kind of job, which is in aligned with my base values. So that's when that revelation came in week two. That clarity came. Yeah.
Amazing, right? Yeah. Like this week too, most of the people take decisions of either, understanding why they're not happy in their jobs, understanding that, and then taking a decision, a very, very important decision of their life. So you got realization about your relationships, why they were not working out, and about the job, why I'm not happy over there. That's a big thing to be aware of, right? Then what happened after that?
Yeah, so after that, week 3 was again with respect to negative programming. My God, I didn't know that I had so much programming from my childhood. It felt like I was carrying a lot of dirt inside me, a lot of, unwanted dark things inside me. Like, I'm not good enough. I need others' approval. I need others' permission. So many negative values, negative coding just came out, and that was kind of very intense for me as well. To the exercises that we go through, I must say that it's not offered anywhere, I think. And it's so deep, such deep work. And it does kind of, for some days it actually feels a bit heavy for me. After that, of course, there is the positive coding as well, positive rewiring as well. So once I got to know my negative, the awareness itself helped me, because even till date, I'm not saying I'm totally free of negative coding, but I know that I'm aware. I'm aware that what is happening, what is the decode that is happening in my brain. I always know when I'm aware, and I immediately convert it. So that is the
That's
conversion, and that, yeah.
That is the big thing, being aware of it, right? So you, like this, you were exploring different parts of your personality in these 10 week after week. So you finished 10 weeks, then you became a certified coach. So how many clients you coached, and what is the amount you received from coaching only, not from any other source?
Okay,
Coaching.
you mean like coaching and one-to-one coaching and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I recently, so first I have coached like one-to-one. I have 5 coaches.
Okay.
Yeah, each for, one was like 45, 555, and then 55, 555 as well for one. And totally, I think it comes to um, around 180, I guess. And
Okay.
then also recently, yeah.
Huge. Awesome. And in how many months? This much.
So
In a
um, I started in March only, actually. So
March.
March, April, yeah, May, yes.
Wow, Sreevidya, that is a huge progress. And this much, even in corporate, by spending how many hours you spend in corporates, and did this amount replace your corporate income?
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely, ma'am. So in March, I quit my job, and I mean, my last working day was around April, I think. So
you
after that, yeah, yes, ma'am. So it was a huge step for me. And yes, of course, it has replaced, ma'am, because even when I was earning in corporate, though it is a little higher, but the time I spent is much more. I spent 10 to 11 hours sitting, and for what? Without any satisfaction, not meeting any of my values and stuff, right? So the time is more focused. I love what I do. I love meeting people and interacting with them and helping them. So I don't feel the time passing away. And also, one more news I want to tell is like, I recently closed a group coaching as well, for a group of 4. So that also I have earned around 1 lakh, 1 lakh 20,000. So yes.
Wow, you are rocking now. From one-on-one, you're moving to the group coaching part, and now you then MDC to finish your coaching one-on-one. Then at what time you felt that you're ready to scale? So that why did you join BU, becoming unstoppable coach, to establish your marketing and group coaching? At what time you thought you're ready for it?
Yes, ma'am. So actually, during MTC itself, coming on social media was encouraged by you a lot. So I started showing up in social media around the 6th or 7th week, and I got a lot of traction there as well. And I realized when I attended, the MDQL, I realized the importance of marketing and being on social media. And that's when I thought that maybe I should, focus on this as well. And so that's why I thought like, the marketing aspects is very important, because I know the first few leads will easily come to me, but after that, how should I maintain the business? How should I keep it going? How should I scale? All those thoughts were there in my mind. And I was thinking more of the long-term aspect of it when I joined the, the BU Platinum. And I must say that only because of Platinum, I've got my group coaching as well, because it was through my entry-level program, which I started after Platinum. Even before Platinum, I guess, when I spoke to the, team and you, I started it. And through that only I pitched my group coaching. And, it's like a funnel is getting created right
Yes.
now.
So you're creating
Yes.
the funnel now, and in your funnel there is level 0 and level 1. And level 1, you're saying 4 people already bought that were 33,000 rupees per person.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations, Sreevidya. You are so powerful. Tell your program. What is your program all about? The group coaching.
Okay, so yes, so my group coaching is more of whatever we have done in MDC, but also added things of what I have learned from you, what I've imbibed as well from Quantum Ho'oponopono. So it is more of healing come coaching, and it's about taking 100% responsibility and the personality report, base values, how to align, and there's also some healing involved. And I've also after the after they set goals in the 8th or 9th week and they create their roadmap, a beautiful roadmap, they need to follow through, right? So I want to give them that as well. So I've offered them, a 3-month subscription of my level 0 program, which is the Goal Getters program. So when we break down the goals and stuff, how to follow through, how to be accountable throughout. So I've given them 3 months of that as well, so that I can week on week come to them and see what's the progress, help them progress with their goals that they set through my group coaching program. So it's basically to make them unstoppable, level up, and just get out there and do that, be action takers. So be goal getters. That's what I call them. They are goal getters.
Oh, love it. How did you get the idea of having goal setting as as a main heading or a main niche or topic about your level 0? How did you get? Is it coming from your own story, or you saw the problem in the market? How did this idea come from?
So it is basically my own story, ma'am. So after I completed MDC as well, I knew that I had my 3 top goals, and so I wanted to like follow through. I know that I have the steps and everything, but still I found something like week on week, that energy of going towards my goals, having a proper structure towards it was very important. So I created a template for myself on reflecting my progress each week and going ahead with setting goals each week on week, because I know the larger picture. I know what I want to achieve in the next 2 to 3 years. Also, I know what I want to achieve, and I've also broken them down. So now it has to be trickled down even more to break them down to week on week basis. And that's when I realized that, okay, this is something that everyone can use, right? Because no one really sits down and thinks about, what goals they want to achieve for the particular week. And it's not just in one area, it's also in all areas, like we do in MDC as well, right? For health, relationship, career, finance, everything. We set specific goals on each of these areas, right? And prioritizing is very important. People don't know how to prioritize. Often they know that, they what they want, but they don't know to prioritize which is more important to them. So I take them through a process where I teach them how to prioritize the goals, how to ask themselves the right questions to actually make the goals work. And so far, it's been so good, and the feedback has been really great about the goal setting program. And the goal getters are all really pumped to go to the next level of group coaching as well. So I'm really, really happy for that. Yes, ma'am.
That's so amazing, Sreevidya. Yeah, I love the topic, and it is people are facing problem in achieving their goals, and you found your niche based on your own problem that you were facing, and you said, okay, if I'm facing this problem, I am taking steps to solve it for myself. Let me also help others solve it for themselves, and together you guys are doing this.
Yes.
Brilliant, Sreevidya, and so excited for you, your programs. Wish you all the best. May you get abundance of people who need your help, and right people walk to you. So any last few words you want to leave the audience with, people who are stuck, maybe they're not making progress, and maybe they want to hear something from you. What would you like to say?
Okay, so I think that, just the awareness that you are stuck will lead you to a very beautiful place. And definitely, it's the age of coaches, and definitely everyone needs a coach, I feel, and to guide them, to mentor them, to take them through the right path. So, for all those who are watching, you do have hope. If I can do it, anyone else can also do it. So, and also, I wanted to add that my top three goals that I set, the two goals have come true. I've also, I've become a coach and started earning at least 1 to 1.5 lakh. That was my first. And the second one was meeting the right person and going to get married. So that is
Yeah, talk
also there.
about that. She manifested a dream relationship, Sreevidya. She's engaged. Let's congratulate her. Amazing, Sreevidya. Because I remember you were stuck in relationship issues and now you actually manifested.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
manifested. How did you do that? Is there anything you did? You wrote some characteristics you want, or it's just happened in divine timing?
Yeah, actually, I did write. I've been writing the characteristics since RNS itself. I've been writing. I've have developed the habit of writing the kind of characteristics that I want. And then in MDC, I remember asking you a question: how do I set a goal where I want to get married? Like, should I write the characteristics? And I remember you answering me and telling that just set a date, and it's more of manifestation than a goal. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll just write it down. And it was there in my top 50 goals also. And it was also there in my top three goals. And then out of nowhere that, all the qualities, I still keep pinching myself that it's a dream that, someone who I already knew, but was not seeing in that light. And then, that person also actually joined MDMA as well. And that's how we thought I came to know that he is also interested in manifestation and everything, and we have like a very good vibe and bond with respect to this area as well, and he's very supporting as well. And whatever I dreamed of has just come true, and I think it's a and yeah, I want to tell one more thing to people watching: write down your goals, please keep writing the goals, because I think the power of writing, as you always say, ma'am, is so important. And you never know, even in my top 50 goals, I just wrote them. I didn't know when it'll come true. 10 goals have come true, ma'am, in my top 50 goals. And yeah, I think the power of writing is very important. So yes.
Cute, super, 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 Srividya. You've raised the energy of this room by just being with in your presence and being yourself. So thank you so much again, and God bless
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank